from the creators of Spiritual Dimension series, which is under Rebirth in Christ podcast and Spiritual Diagnosis podcast, which includes Interview the Seer Part 1 and Interview the Seer Part 2, and also the author of A Journey to Deliverance book that is available for pre-order now on VisionaryforChrist.com, comes our online service under Deliverance Ministry of VFC, which is the Watchman service. Stay tuned. Before we begin, I would like to read a disclaimer from the founder, which is me, Visionary. I have chosen to serve the one true God and not the caricature false Jesus that abound in the world. And he's the one that directs me. As a result, VFC has been the subject of a smear campaign by certain deliverance ministries to scare people away because they see the huge impact that Jesus is making in this ministry in such a short span of time. Can you imagine that? Nevertheless, the work of God will still progress and we bless our detractors. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, this is Visionary, your host for Spiritual Diagnosis podcast. I know it's been a while that I've been here, right? But hey, those that follow me on YouTube, they're seeing all the wonderful programs that's coming out of VFC, right? So without further ado, I would like to tell you about a vision that I got on April 8th. About Trump. So this is the second vision that God is giving me about Donald Trump. The earlier vision that I had released on this channel under Spiritual Diagnosis podcast was predicting the results of the election. And the episode is shown on the screen. I'll also link the episode beneath this video, so on the video description as well. In this vision, I was in a room, it's an office. Okay, I wasn't actually there, but I was looking at it. I couldn't see myself. I'm just watching the event occur, right? And obviously, the people that I was watching couldn't see me. So there was a woman that was sitting down in the guest part of the office. And there was a man on the office front. There's a little bit of noise here, so please bear with me. But there was the man that was talking to the lady in an office. The lady and the man, they were dressed in office suits. The man looked like he was the owner of the office. So the office was very modern. Very, very modern, well-decorated office, right? With like dark kind of mahogany type of office table with the chair. And the lady was sitting down. So she was talking to him and he appeared like he was her boss. And the man said that, right, we're going to freeze his funds. That's about Donald Trump. We're going to freeze his funds in court. Right? Because if he doesn't have funds, and I'm paraphrasing, if he doesn't have funds, he's limited in the things that he can do. And then the lady said, freeze his funds in court. And he said yes. So she was receiving instructions from him. And that was the end of the vision. And I woke up and I was like, God, why am I seeing a vision about Trump? And God said, I want you to put it out there. So if anybody knows Donald Trump, you can send this message to him, right, so that he can watch it. And that's the end of this broadcast. It's going to be a very short broadcast. Right, so stay tuned to this channel, Watchman Service, Rebirth in Christ podcast, Spiritual Diagnosis podcast, and so much more that is happening. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can see the excitement in my face, but I'm so happy because there's so much coming out from Visionary for Christ. So don't forget to hit that dial and subscribe to this channel. Bye. See you later. A Watchman service this past Saturday. I created a backup Zoom link, which I've posted everywhere, including on VisionaryforChrist.com. Right, that's for those that are entering the site through laptop or computer, or visionaryforchrist.com/about if you enter by mobile. Right, then click on the more section, click on Watchman service, then scroll all the way down and you see the Zoom link. Alternatively, you can actually find the Zoom link on the comment section of the Watchman service. Right, I put it there. I also put it on that post on YouTube channel so that everybody can have access to the Zoom link. Other platforms do have a lot of information. They don't have everything because, of course, the platforms are not set up to be websites. Right? But my website, I make sure it has everything. Even has the previous recordings of the Watchman service for those that couldn't join us. Under the more section, you'll find Watchman service live show is there. And you can watch the previous episode. It was powerful, guys. It was really powerful.